Top 10 Jungle Movies on Netflix. The jungle is a dangerous place to go looking for an adventure. The best jungle action movies feature characters out of their element as they struggle to survive in a world filled with giant plants, deadly quicksand, and predators with razor-sharp fangs. Hey guys, welcome to our entertainment channel Netflix Tops, where we tell you about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of this video, because today's video is going to list down the top 10 best jungle movies to watch on Netflix. So let's get started. Number 10. Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is a 2021 American adventure film directed by Jaume Collet-Serra, based on the Disney Parks attraction. Boat Captain Frank, Dwayne Johnson, takes a scientist, Emily Blunt, and her brother, Jack Whitehall, on a mission into a jungle to find a tree believed to possess healing powers, while fighting against dangerous wild animals in a competing German expedition. Join fan favorite Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt for the adventure of a lifetime on Disney's Jungle Cruise, a rollicking thrill ride down the Amazon with wisecracking skipper Frank Wolf and intrepid researcher Dr. Lily Houghton. Lily travels from London, England to the Amazon jungle and enlists Frank's questionable services to guide her downriver on L'Aquila, his ramshackle but charming boat. Lily is determined to uncover an ancient tree with unparalleled healing abilities, possessing the power to change the future of medicine. Thrust on this epic quest together, the unlikely duo encounters innumerable dangers and supernatural forces, all lurking in the deceptive beauty of the lush rainforest. But as the secret of the lost tree unfolds, the stakes reach even higher for Lily and Frank, and their fate and mankind's hangs in the balance. Number 9. The Lost City. Reclusive author Loretta Sage writes about exotic places in her popular adventure novels that feature a handsome cover model named Alan. While on tour promoting her new book with Alan, Loretta gets kidnapped by an eclectic billionaire who hopes she can lead him to an ancient city's lost treasure from her latest story. Determined to prove he can be a hero in real life and not just on the pages of her books, Alan sets off to rescue her. The Lost City isn't an especially unique film. Its premise draws on Romancing the Stone and countless other adventure movies. Its punchlines are recognizable from a distance as the volcano dominating the remote island where most of the story takes place. This is a movie you can get clear sense of from its opening moments, every beat clearly telegraphed. Number 8. Jumanji: The Next Level. Jumanji: The Next Level is a 2019 American fantasy adventure comedy film directed by Jake Kasdan, and a sequel of the 2017 film Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, and the third installment in the Jumanji franchise. Bethany, Fridge, and Martha arrive at Spencer's grandfather's house and find the Jumanji video game running with Spencer missing. They decide to re-enter Jumanji to save him. When Spencer goes back into the fantastical world of Jumanji, pals Martha, Fridge, and Bethany re-enter the game to bring him home. But the game is now broken, and fighting back. Everything the friends know about Jumanji is about to change, and they soon discover there's more obstacles and more danger to overcome. Number 7. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is a 2018 American action-adventure film directed by Ruha Thu. Lara Croft, Alicia Vikander, the fiercely independent daughter of a missing adventurer, must push herself beyond her limits when she finds herself on the island where her father disappeared. Lara Croft is the fiercely independent daughter of an eccentric adventurer who vanished years earlier. Hoping to solve the mystery of her father's disappearance, Croft embarks on a perilous journey to his last known destination, a fabled tomb on a mythical island that might be somewhere off the coast of Japan. The stakes couldn't be higher, as Lara must rely on her sharp mind, blind faith, and stubborn spirit to venture into the unknown. Number 6. Eternals. Eternals is a 2021 superhero film based on the Marvel Comics race of the same name. It is the 26th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the 7th installment of Phase 4. Marvel Studios' Eternals features an exciting new team of superheroes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, ancient aliens who have been living on Earth in secret for thousands of years. Following the events of Avengers Endgame, an unexpected tragedy forces them out of the shadows to reunite against mankind's most ancient enemy, the Deviants. The film is directed and co-written by Chloe Zhao, and stars Gemma Chan as Cersei, Richard Madden as Icarus, Kumail Nanjiani as Kinjo, Leah McHugh as Sprite, Brian Tree Henry as Phastos, and others. Number 5. The Legend of Tarzan. The Legend of Tarzan is a 2016 American adventure film directed by David Yates, based on the fictional character created by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Tarzan, Alexander Skarsgård, having acclimated to the life in London, is called back to his former home in the jungle to investigate the activities at a mining encampment. It's been nearly a decade since Tarzan, Alexander Skarsgård, also known as John Clayton III, left Africa to live in Victorian England with his wife, Jane. Danger lurks on the horizon as Leon Rom, Christoph Waltz, a treacherous envoy for King Leopold, devises a scheme that lures the couple to the Congo. Rome plans to capture Tarzan and deliver him to an old enemy in exchange for diamonds. When Jane becomes a pawn in his devious plot, Tarzan must return to the jungle to save the woman he loves. Number 4. Mowgli, Legend of the Jungle. Mowgli, Legend of the Jungle is a 2018 adventure fantasy film directed by Andy Serkis, based on the book by Rudyard Kipling. A human child, Rohan Chand, raised by wolves, must face off against a menacing tiger named Shere Khan, Benedict Cumberbatch, as he discovers his own human origins. Human child Mowgli is raised by a wolf pack in the jungles of India, as he learns the often harsh rules of the jungle under the tutelage of a bear named Baloo and a panther named Bagheera. Mowgli becomes accepted by the animals of the jungle as one of their own, but the fearsome tiger Shere Khan doesn't take a liking to him. But there may be a greater danger lurking in the jungle as Mowgli comes face to face with his human instincts. Number 3. Jungle. Jungle is a 2017 Australian biographical survival drama film directed by Greg McLean. An adventurer, Daniel Radcliffe, joins a group during an expedition into the Bolivian jungle, only to find themselves in a dangerous situation. A mysterious guide escorts an enthusiastic adventurer and his friends into the Amazon jungle. Their journey turns into a terrifying ordeal as the darkest elements of human nature and the deadliest threats of the wild force them to fight for survival. It is based on the true life story of adventurer and executive producer Yossi Ginsberg, who became lost in the Amazonian jungle for 3 weeks in 1981. Number 2. Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Dora and the Lost City of Gold is a 2019 American family film directed by James Bowden, based on the Nickelodeon series. Having spent most of her life exploring the jungle with her parents, nothing could prepare Dora, Isabella Moner, for the high school where she quickly finds herself leading Boots, Diego, and a ragtag group of teens on an adventure to save her parents and solve the impossible mystery behind a lost Inca civilization. Number 1. The Lost City of Z. James Gray's epic biopic of British explorer Percy Fawcett, sent on a doomed errand to the Brazilian rainforest in pursuit of a mythical city and for the kind of social esteem that he's denied at home. Gray is an acquired taste and has a tendency to narrate where his images don't require it. But there's a scene early on when one of the native slaves pressed into service on his expedition tells him about the lost city's wonders, the multicultural utopia thriving along streets lined with gold that cast a shadow over the horrors of the rest of the film. I feel sorry for you, English. I am free. You will never escape the jungle. And while he may not mean it literally, the way that nature defeats our attempts at civilization is indeed the seed of all of our inevitable destruction. It's a beautiful film, perhaps too in love with the sound of its own voice, but full of extraordinary moments that are difficult, some would say impossible to shake. And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.